Hey dude, maybe you should make a picture showing everything instead of making a video that no one is going to watch. Maybe I should, but...
Fuck it.
Hey guys, Jayden here. This Saturday is the Bug Off event in the Northern Hemisphere. In this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about the Bug Off, including the prices and some tips and tricks to optimize your results. Bug Off takes place in 4 consecutive months in a given year. Because bugs spawn differently between both hemispheres, the dates for Bug Off are different as well. More specifically, Bug Off takes place on the 4th Saturday in June through September in the Northern Hemisphere, and the 3rd Saturday in November through February in the Southern Hemisphere. Here are the dates for the Bug Off for the upcoming season. The dates are totally fine for the Northern Hemisphere, but for the Southern Hemisphere, I'm not so sure, since Diamond and Pearl will be released on the day before November Bug Off, and I highly doubt that people are still playing ACNH at that time. I don't think I'm still playing ACNH in November, maybe you do. But anyway, if you've participated in the fishing tourney a few months ago, the rules are pretty much the same, but you're catching bugs instead of fish. Just like my fishing tourney video, I'm going to use my 3rd island to demonstrate the Bug Off. The Bug Off runs from 9 AM to 6 PM. During that time, Flick will be in the plaza with a bug cage to store the bugs. You can begin the Bug Off by talking to Flick. Normally you need to pay 500 bells to participate once in the Bug Off, but this entry fee is waived for the first time. The objective is to catch as many bugs as possible within 3 minutes, and you do not need to catch a specific bug or a large/rare bug. Why did I say rare bug when they literally only spawn at night? Any bugs you catch will be transported straight to the bug cage, so you can still participate with a full inventory. Bug nets will not break until the timer ends, but the durability will still decrease. Here's a time-lapse of my sample round of the Bug Off. You can't show a time-lapse with a picture. On average, you should catch about 10 to 12 bugs per round. I only caught 8 this time. Not very good. Then again, I only have limited access on my 3rd island. But I hope you get the gist of it. Once the 3-minute cooldown ends, talk to Flick again for a score recap. You get 1 point for each bug you catch, and 2 bonus points for catching 3 or more bugs. After that, you can check the bug cage to retrieve any bugs you want to keep. The bug cage can store 20 bugs. Once it's full, the oldest bugs will be discarded. If you talk to Flick again, he will buy your bugs in the bug cage with a premium, and you need to do that if you want to continue the Bug Off. After selling your bugs in the bug cage, you can participate again by paying 500 bells. During a Bug Off, you can talk to Flick to swap your points for some goods. He will give you one of his items for 10 points. The first 13 items do not have repeats. After that, the prices are random. In addition, you can still sell him bugs with a premium. He will not offer to make a bug model for you, however. Here are the 13 possible items that you get by swapping points. Flick only gives you 1 color of each item. That said, the spider door plate is the only customizable item that you can get, and the overall prices are not as exciting as the fishing tourney ones, IMO. So what happens when the Bug Off is over? Flick will stay in the plaza until 8 PM if you want to swap points or retrieve the bugs. You cannot sell him bugs during that time. Flick leaves after 8 PM, but the bug cage stays in case you want to retrieve the bugs in the bug cage. These bugs will be gone by 5 AM on the next day. Don't worry if you have leftover points. Bug points are carried over to future Bug Offs. For the ultimate prize for Bug Off, Flick will mail you a one-time reward of bronze trophy on the following day for scoring 100 total points. If you take it one step further, he will mail you a silver trophy for 200 points and a gold trophy for 300 points. Again, these are one-time rewards. If you want more trophies, you need multiple players. It might be tempting to get all of the trophies in a single day, but the trophies are meant to be obtained after multiple bug-offs. Unlike fishing tourneys, it's much easier to get high scores in bug-offs because catching bugs is so much faster than catching fish. Some people can even catch 20 plus bugs in a single round. My personal best is 16, so getting the gold bug trophy should take less time than getting the gold fish trophy. You can also participate in the bug-offs with online/local multiplayer. Scores are calculated individually, but bonuses are based on both individual scores and the total score of all players. You still get 2 bonus points for catching 3 bugs by yourself. You also get 5 points for catching a total of 5 bugs, or 7 points for 10 bugs, or 10 points for 15 bugs. Only one player needs to start the timer, and no entry fees are needed for multiplayer. The timer keeps going when another player arrives or leaves the island, but Big N still isn't great when it comes to online. You need to watch out for accidental DCs. Once the timer is over, every player needs to check the bug cage and have Flick buy the bugs, or keep them. And you guessed it, it's going to cause problems as only one person can speak to Flick at once. Also heard reports saying bugs do not spawn as frequently while there are visitors, because bugs can only spawn when players are completely off screen. They say great power comes with great responsibilities. Since it's much easier to score points in multiplayer, there's bound to be some problems. Here are some tips and tricks that I promised. If you've watched my fishing tourney video, some of the tips from my fishing tourney video also apply here. 1. Always go for butterflies and other slow-flying bugs whenever possible. Bugs that spawn on flowers and trees take a bit of patience, but you can catch them if you want, and don't bother catching dragonflies. 2. Connect the lands with bridges or by terraforming, especially the land near the beach. This will help moving around easier, as switching tools back and forth takes a lot of time, so plan accordingly. 3. Plant flowers. This will make bugs more likely to spawn. 4. As bug nets do not break while the timer is active, flimsy nets will suffice and there's no need for regular bug nets and golden nets. 5. Stop when the timer is at about 2 to 3 seconds. They say never give up until the end, but any bugs caught after the 3-minute timer do not count, as this is a hard time limit. You also risk breaking your bug nets. Why 2 to 3 seconds and not 5 seconds? That's because catching bugs is quicker than catching fish. The durability of your bug nets will most likely be at 1 after the bug off. You can craft your flimsy nets into regular nets or customize the nets to reset the durability. Unless you're using a golden net, in which case, rip golden net. There you have it, everything you need to know about the bug off. If you find this useful, be sure to leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. With that, I'll see you next time. Bye.